Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CML Infotech. My name is Muhammad Ali, Senior Technical Instructor. Today, we're going to talk about DHCP. So, here you can see the three systems have IP address. Okay, 10.1.11, 10.1, 10.12, 10.1, 10.30. If I assigned auto in PC6, let's see what's going to happen. So the PC6, this is PC6. The PC6 again in the same VLAN 10, but it's in the different switch. That's it. So let me log into the switch 2 and see. Switch 2. Let's say switch 2. You can see show VLAN. You can see port number 1, 2, 3 again with the VLAN 10, which means my system, which is connected PC6 in the VLAN 10 port number 1, and I do not have any DHCP in the second switch. So the second switch is second system is connected to the PC6, which is connected to the port number F0/1 of the switch 2, which is the same VLAN 10. So let's see what will happen if I give auto IP PC6. PC6. This is PC6. PC6 config T, your desktop. It's static IP. So let us put DHCP. IP address 10.1.10.14, which means if you are giving auto IP on the system, where the system belongs to a different switch still work because the layer 2 trunking is allowed. As long as you allowing the VLAN 10 between the trunk, it will automatically receive the IP address. Okay, cool. Now, when you think about VLAN 20, let's say PC3, I'll give auto IP or PC3, which I connected to the VLAN 20. See, you can see 169.254 range, which means there is no DHCP for VLAN 20. So we will configure for that as well. If you go, this is we talk about the PC3, which belongs to VLAN 20, port number 4. So we'll configure 456, which belongs to VLAN 20. So we'll configure the DHCP for that as well. So let's say I'm going to access switch 1. You can see the IP address 14 for the different system. Show VLAN. You can see port number 456 belongs to VLAN 20, and there is no DHCP configuration for VLAN 20. So we'll configure config T, but we already reserved IP DHCP excluded address from 21 to 2010 for VLAN 20. So let's say IP DHCP pool. I think we mentioned the VLAN name test, so we can put the same. Then the network 10.1.20.1, 10.20.0, then the mask 255.255.250. Default router 10.1.20.1. DNS server 8.8.8. Then the domain name cmlinfotech.com. Then we need to assign an IP address to VLAN 20. IP address. To assigning an IP address to the VLAN 20 is not a part of the DHCP configuration. DHCP, in order to get the system, that just we need to configure the DHCP pool and the respective configuration. But if your system would like to go for external and a different VLAN, different network, then of course you need a gateway for that specific VLAN, which means you need to configure IP address to the VLAN 20. For a DHCP configuration ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി VLAN interface IP വേണ്ട. അതേസമയം നിങ്ങളുടെ സിസ്റ്റം പുറത്തേക്ക് പോകണമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിനെ ഗേറ്റ്വേ വേണം. അതായത് VLAN 20യുടെ IP 10.1, 21, 255, 255, 255. സർവീസ് DHCP ഓൾറെഡി എനേബിൾ ആണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് വീണ്ടും അത് കൊടുക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. ഷോ റൺ സെയിം കൺഫിഗറേഷൻ കൺഫിഗർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത് റൈറ്റ് മെമ്മറി. So let me go to system 012, system 3. So it automatically took IP 10.1.2011 because we put the DHCP mode. So we'll go for PC4, another PC, (10.1.2012). Clear? So it's automatically learning the IP address from the respective DHCP server. Next, we will look into the PC9, which belongs to VLAN 20 but different switch. So let's say we'll go to PC9, desktop, out, 10.1.20.13. This is the way that you can configure the VLAN and the DHCP configuration. We will look into the switch data VLAN database, show IP DHCP pool. You can see that you have a two pool name test and the pool name data. Show IP DHCP binding. You can see the IP address 2011.12.13 for the DHCP2 or the test DHCP server. Again, you have a command. You can see that any conflict IP that you have now, then the DHCP snooping we'll talk about later. Fine. So this is the DHCP configuration. Let's say we were in the piece number 10. Then you define the DHCP, or you can put the lease time also. You can define the DHCP. You can check with the conflict command if any conflict happens. Show IP DHCP binding. Here you have details, let's say the test.com, then the PC1, your IP address, and the leasing time. We will do the DHCP configuration again on the router when we start for the routing, or then we can test with our physical computer associated to the virtual network. Let's see. So this session is just an idea about how the DHCP is configuration. And we have another term. So here you can see that VLAN, I just put 1.1.10.1 range for the two, as we did just now, the same design. Then we have something called DHCP relay. We'll discuss later. So that's it about the DHCP configuration. So today we just learned about how to configure the DHCP and how to configure and assign the excluded address, DHCP configuration, assigning a network address. Then when we put obtain IP, the system should receive auto IP address with your system. Then we have DHCP relay is another DHCP concept. We'll discuss more about tomorrow or the next session, inshallah. Do you have any concern about DHCP? Hope you enjoyed the session. Hope you cleared. So try to do as much as possible in the hands-on practicals. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the session once again. Thank you from team CML Infotech.
Thank you.